Hello, and thanks for joining us for our live DanBet coverage of the Squid Games race day, as we bring you an exciting card of racing action from picturesque Flemington Racecourse. Horses now entering the mounting yard for Race 1, the running of the inaugural Group 2 Sir Bangsalot Brothel Stakes, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsor of this new race. It's a truly great initiative from Racing Victoria and Sir Bangsalot Brothels. They're one of the few remaining businesses not to go bankrupt during the Melbourne lockdown period, and we thank them for their support with this new venture. Let's cross down now to the betting ring for a market update from Kelly. Good afternoon, Kelly.
Hey Jimbo, how's it hanging, big balls?
Oh, Kelly, this is live TV.
Thanks, Jim. Runners in the mounting yard for Race 1, the Group 2 Sir Bangsalot Brothel Stakes. And as you touched on, Jim, I'd also like to say big thanks to our new sponsor, Sir Bangsalot Brothels, where you're guaranteed to ride a winner this spring. And don't forget to mention Fiona for a 10% discount on your next service. And punters, please remember, bang responsibly. Now, let's take a look down the betting board and see where all the money has been going. The top weight of the field, owned by Her Majesty the Queen, is Royal Commission. Has remained very solid in the betting, opening at $7 into $5.50, just easing back out slightly late to $6. Number 2, Can't Recall, opened at $8, out to $13, back to $12 now. Number 3, The Curfew, completely unwanted by punters, opened $13 in the early markets, out to $21, and drifting further now to $31. Number 4, Deflector Dan, the front runner of the field. It really will be a case of go hard, go early for him. He opened at $101 and has drifted all the way through betting, now out to $801. Down to our current favourite, number 5, State of Victoria. Opened at $5 and the punters said thank you very much, into as short as $3.60 early in the week, but now sitting firm at the $4 mark. Number 6, Master of Deflection, half-brother to the Deflector Dan, $11 out to $15. Number 7, Belton Road, has been scratched.
Player 7 has been eliminated.
Number 8, Fearmongering, $10 into $7.50, back out to $8 late. Number 9, The Gaslighting, $11 into $10. Number 10, Fiona's Deal, unwanted in betting, $51 out to $71. Number 11, Emergency Powers, should get some cover early from Fiona's Deal, he's $21 out to $26. Number 12, Another Lockdown, having his 265th race start today, $10 out to $11. Number 13, Free Speech, appears to be nearing the end of her campaign, $31 out to $51. Down to number 14, Health Advice. Connections have been very tight-lipped about this horse. It's been $11 throughout betting. Number 15, Narcissistic Knob, looks out of his depth here, $71 out to $101. Number 16, Suppression Order. I'd prefer maybe not to comment on this runner. I think I'll just move on. Number 17, I See You Beds, one of the unseen runners. We were expecting 4,000, but the best we could see anywhere was 500. And the final runner in the field, number 18, I Back. Half-brother to I See You Beds, has remained solid throughout, betting at $8. And that's our DanBet market update.
Can we quickly grab the DanBet market mover, Kelly, before we head up to our race caller, Sean?
Sure, Jim. It's certainly taken time for punters to make their minds up. State of Victoria solid all the way through betting, but drifting late to $4.80, and the money has kept coming for Royal Commission. She looks a certainty next year, but there is definitely money to suggest he will be getting home hard today. $7 into $5.50, back out to $6, but now crunched back into $5. This has been a solid move, Jim. Royal Commission is your DanBet market mover. Good luck, punters, and please remember, gamble responsibly.
Great work. Thanks, Kelly. Horses moving in well now. Let's cross up to our race caller, Sean Connolly. How are you this fine day, Sean? You're still in Melbourne, I see.
Okay, that's a good one, Jim. Really funny, you gobshite. Here's me stuck in this bloody shithole for almost 2 years now with a newborn son back home in Ireland who I haven't even met. And you want to make feckin'...
This is live, Sean. Let's just cross up to our race caller, Sean Connolly. Good afternoon, Sean.
Thank you, Jim. What a glorious day to be in this wonderful city. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world right now. Only a few runners now left to move in for the first running of the Sir Bangsalot Brothel Stakes. Can't Recall moving into position now. Fiona's Deal coming in. Oh, there's one playing up there in the inside, I think. Just trying to see what runner that is. Ah, that's Deflector Dan. He's got himself up in the gates. He's crashing around. Doesn't appear to be happy at all. There's a barrier attendant climbing in with him now. Doesn't always behave appropriately, Deflector Dan. The barrier attendant is just trying to help calm the horse. Looks like he may have settled back down now. Oh, they really do a fantastic job, these barrier attendants. The curfew coming into his place now. We are just waiting on health advice. Might be waiting a while for him. Deflector Dan looks to be behaving now. Royal Commission will start favourite. Solid all the way through betting. Health advice the last one to move in, and we are set for the inaugural running of the Group 2 Sir Bangs a Lot Brothel Stakes. Please bang responsibly. I think we're ready to go now. Starter on his stand. Green light on. 1,600 metres the journey. And we are racing. Deflector Dan away fast as expected. Oh, and one stayed in the gates there. I think that's ICU Beds. Yes, that's ICU Beds. Has remained in the barrier. He will not be taking part in the race. Hold all tickets there.
Player 17 has been eliminated.
Taking up the running is Deflector Dan, the gaslighting, fear-mongering, narcissistic knob. A length to the curfew, which is travelling outside of health advice. Another lockdown isn't far away. A length to Royal Commission on the inside of State of Victoria. Master of Deflection, can't recall. A length to Fiona's Deal. Moving off the rail to make way for emergency powers. And at the back of the field, free speech on the inside of Suppression Order. Oh, Suppression Order just looks to be laying in a little there. Just tightening free speech for running room. Behind those two at the rear of the field is back. At the 1200, it's Deflector Dan, the gaslighting, fear-mongering, narcissistic knob. Another lockdown is looming. Oh, it feckin' wouldn't want to be. I've had enough of this shit. A length to the curfew, which is on the outside of health advice. 2 lengths back to Royal Commission inside State of Victoria. Master of Deflection, can't recall. A length to Emergency Powers, who has cover from Fiona's Deal. A length to backmarkers, free speech, suppression order, and backs trailing that pair. Around the bend, the order remains unchanged. It's Deflector Dan, the gaslighting, fear-mongering, narcissistic knob. Another lockdown isn't far away. The curfew remains on the outside of health advice. State of Victoria pulls out to start her run. Royal Commission is going with her. A length to Master of Deflection, can't recall. Fiona's Deal gives way for emergency powers. Free speech is under pressure now from suppression order as back goes around that pair. A length clear, it's Deflector Dan, the gaslighting, narcissistic knob, State of Victoria and Royal Commission running on. Fear-mongering drops out on another lockdown's not doing anything. Health advice is nowhere to be seen. IBAC is starting to chase Deflector Dan, but it's Deflector Dan back to the inside. 2 lengths to Royal Commission and State of Victoria charging home late. IBAC behind those. Deflector Dan up on the inside. Deflector Dan, State of Victoria lifting late with Royal Commission. Deflector Dan just in front. Oh, he's shifted out late onto State of Victoria. Deflector Dan kicks. Deflector Dan has won it. He beats State of Victoria. Royal Commission and IBAC are not far away. He did shift out noticeably late there, Deflector Dan. He has badly impacted State of Victoria, I think. We'll wait to see the head-on footage, but I'm sure trainer and jockey of State of Victoria will be wanting a good look at the video here. Hold your ticket if you're on State of Victoria. But across the line, Deflector Dan wins the inaugural Group 2 Sir Bangs a Lot Brothel Stakes. From State of Victoria, Royal Commission will be the better for her run. Keep an eye on her next year, and we definitely haven't seen the last of IBAC. He finished off strong. A further length back was Emergency Powers. Fiona's Deal, Suppression Order got going late. Behind those, the gaslighting and narcissistic knob actually both died on their runs. Further back was fear-mongering, can't recall, Master of Deflection, and behind that bunch, another lockdown and the curfew. And not sure what happened to health advice. It was never cited when called for, and sadly, free speech has failed to finish.
Player 13 has been eliminated.
Well, punters, what a finish. Deflector Dan, the old boy, has held on. Good luck if you found him. You can see all the dividends there. A whopping $801 for the winner. Just waiting to see the head-on footage, as Sean has called. Deflector Dan definitely appeared to cause significant interference to State of Victoria in the last 30 metres. So we will await any further announcement, but I think you can expect a protest here. There's the photo finish on your screen now. Deflector Dan on the inside, official margin was a nose, State of Victoria a gallant second. Will just be a matter of the stewards trying to determine how much interference was caused to the State of Victoria and whether that interference was enough to impede its winning chance. Punters, there's a protest, but there's never a protest at Sir Bangs-a-Lot brothels. Please bang responsibly.
Hello there, did you back the winner?
Hi, sweetie. I backed State of Victoria. I think there's a protest.
Oh, don't say the P word.
What P word? Protest?
It's not lawful to be protesting. Now is not the time for protest.
No, dear, not me, silly. I'm not protesting. There's a protest in the horse race.
But no Victorian has the right to act in that way and put at risk everything that the vast majority of law-abiding Victorians, decent Victorians, have given. All the sacrifice they've made should not be frittered away by anyone making a selfish choice that they can protest. You can't. It's not appropriate. It's not lawful.
Player 345 has been eliminated.